Hello, Sinvicta.
Hello, Northernlion. Happy Monday.
Happy
And
Monday.
I think this is the third time in a row that we have recorded on a Sunday now. It's kind of
It
crazy.
it has happened on occasion, but either way, I'm eager to get into it. You know, the fact that we've hit some bumps, but still prioritize getting them out, I think should give the audience confidence that the series is sticking around.
Yeah, I certainly hope so because they're a lot of fun to do, and we're at like 100 and what 13
Yeah, we're up there for
episodes now
sure.
or something like that. It's freaking
It is
crazy, man.
crazy. Well, without further ado, good luck to you, sir, on today's run. 3, 2, 1. Good luck.
Good luck, have fun, sticking with diverse world, all that jazz. We're instantly in Texas. I can just tell you that right
This
now.
is what Texas looks like.
Parts of it. This isn't Texas though, because we don't have none of these fancy blue like street signs.
What the heck is this building? It's
I don't
like
know.
it's a dome and a silo, but it's somehow. Excuse me.
It's where they have chickens. I
Now
think.
have you seen the sign that indicates what the building beside it is?
No, but now I have to go back and look.
Let me just tell you, it's not what I expected, brother. It's not. Whoa, dude. Barbecue headquarters? Who would have thought this is where the barbecue headquarters would be?
I told you it was deck. Wait, did you drive in front of it? Hang on.
I don't know, actually. I think I spun around a little bit.
Oh, it's a curling rink. We're in Canada.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the blue sign should have given it away, but
I'm having one of those Canadian things where I have absolute, like, literally I know the name of where we are. I could type it into Google and find it in 2 seconds, but my country is just so big that
it is kind of a decent sized.
and
Also, the Canadian flag should have given it away too.
true. I would also say that being at the intersection of Memorial Street and Main Street is not really that helpful. Turns out, I think there might be one of the. Oh, and then Memorial and First Street. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm at the. Don't forget that the old school restaurant on this handwritten sign is one block down the street that way.
I'll be 1,000% honest with you. I don't even know what province we're in. I
Well,
genuinely don't.
blue usually is Ontario, right?
I don't know if I could confidently say that, honestly.
Because white is Quebec or Quebec.
In terms
Oh,
of
this
like the street
like
signs.
the street signs. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Um.
Blue is usually Ontario, but
Yeah, I don't know, honestly. I'm just trying to, like, I can't imagine the street signs in my hometown, weirdly enough. I know maybe not in all of BC, but definitely in Vancouver, the road signs or the street signs are black with white text. But in Ontario, I don't know. So that should tell you we're not in Vancouver.
I wasn't even gaming the system like we were.
2.8 million people do not live here. Or if they do, they're somewhere else right now. Ah, the intersection of First Street and First Avenue. Did you see that one? That's a good
No,
one.
I didn't. I'm at a cemetery right now that actually has a bunch of Christmas wreaths on it, which is equally cool and also like kind of spooky.
You know I'm upset because I'm making fun of my own country here. Usually I reserve this for other countries.
I mean, I just need to go backward. I'm just driving away from information at this point.
I have no idea where we are. I'm not. This is 0% sandbagging.
No, I'm being honest with you. I mean, I'm thinking like honestly, like I'm just gonna put us like right in the middle. Because I don't know which side. Like I'm just going right in the middle of Saskatchewan and just saying screw it. Because I originally was in Ontario, but I'm like, if I'm wrong, I'm like way wrong. Because I mean, Canada's kind of small, but it's not that small.
I was originally going to do Saskatchewan as well. And as I watched the time tick down, I was like, I think that I should have.
Wow!
I saw the last thing I saw before it hit 0 was a mural with like a huge corn or canola field, and I was like, oh, son of a. That's like Saskatchewan's most emblematic resource.
I got 4,700 on it. I just put
God.
myself right smack dab in Saskatchewan. Where was that?
Dude, okay,
Shell
so
Lake.
that was Shell Lake. I have no idea. I mean, the country's got a few lakes in it.
Yeah, just a couple.
You know, Shell Lake right next to Big Shell and Mount
the old school
Nebo.
restaurant.
That's
That's the luckiest dang guess that we've had in a while.
I can't be too mad about that. First off, it's incredible, but secondly, that's tough. That's a real.
I told you where I was going before.
Oh, no kidding, yeah. Especially the Saskatchewan is pretty close to Canada's Texas. It might be like Canada's.
Is it really?
I'm trying to think of a flattering comparison. It might be like Canada's Idaho, or Canada. No, let's call it Canada's Nebraska.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It is a completely rectangular province.
Okay.
That's very flat. I don't know if Nebraska is flat. I guess not. But and it produces a lot of crops. The end.
It's a lot of farmland.
Exactly. It's our prairies. It's our
yeah. Suddenlink. Now Suddenlink was bought, or they bought out Cox Communication.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the U.S. I don't know if they're worldwide, but I know that they were very ubiquitous in the early parts of the teens.
This does feel like America for sure.
I will tell you.
Yeah, I think that's. I think that's America.
It's America.
Have you seen a very important road sign?
No, but I've seen the city name.
Oh, well, that'll work too.
I'm on the highway, so.
I saw a city name, the highway name, the likes of which you couldn't possibly fathom.
Okay.
But also, I have no idea where it is. But it's got to be like around here somewhere.
I was getting bamboozled. The name of the city that I was given is not the state. It's not the state that you would usually associate with the city. So just as a FYI, by the way, I'm not doing this just because I feel bad for the Saskatchewan guys.
Oh, no.
I'm just letting you know.
Oh, dude, this place must be pretty big. They got a Hampton Inn and Suites here.
I was looking at that city that I was given, but then like looking at the surroundings, I was like, that didn't pass the smell test.
Okay. I know where we are actually.
Really?
Well, like
you know the state?
Yes. I know this.
Okay.
I know the road if I could find it.
Okay.
Sorry, I gotta lean over.
Yeah, so I saw a sign that said Topeka.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's Kansas. But then started looking around, and I was like, oh yeah, I see you talking about the route?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, this is like the most iconic road in America, right?
I just now saw the route. Now I just gotta find it.
I'm surprised how hard it is to find this. There's a town in Arizona that's just called Y. W-H-Y. Like, it's so far south that it's just like, don't go there.
Dude, I found 77. I found 99.
Let me run something by you, brother.
Okay.
I'm on Route 67 right now. 66
what the heck?
Is nowhere to be found.
Well, I'm just gonna put myself in freaking Scottsdale, I guess, and it was not in Scottsdale.
Let's just guess that we're like around here.
Oh yeah, there's Route 66. I mean, I saw the city name because I saw the memorial signs, but I couldn't find it on the map.
I got you by 43 points.
I guess I should have gone closer to Vegas. That makes sense.
Ston. You know what that means.
We be in We be in Russia.
If you see a Stan sign,
I mean, I see a Russian flag, so
that'll do it too. I can tell you we're in Russia because I see a industrial billboard that has a bunch of hands clasped around what appears to be a piston.
yeah. They do like the.
That's like the Russian virtue is like if we all pitch in, we can do this together. The North American virtue is like you're doing it wrong. Give it here.
Wow.
Come on, why are you doing it like that? Just give it to me. I can do it in 2 seconds.
This is our money, not yours.
See, you thought at first it was a Russian burn, and then it ended up being an insult on our culture.
I liked it. You got him with the rope.
I'm not gonna comb the map looking for that. Let's be honest.
I mean, I can guess whenever you feel like doing it, brother.
You know where we are?
No, absolutely not.
Yo, there's a bowling alley here.
Yeah, I think I just pulled up to it. Either that or I'm at the medical center. I'm not sure.
What's on the sign? Bowling pins or something altogether different?
Young, attractive, 20-somethings.
I think we're looking at the same sign, dude.
It's actually a dude with three girls around him, and it just has a has a 5-digit phone number.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, it's call 6775.
Early adopters.
to talk to one of these 4 people. I don't know, but the dude looks like he's having fun, so I ain't gonna hate on him.
Oh, you know what? I might be at the same thing right now. That looks like some kind of hospital for sure.
If that's what hospitals are like in Russia, brother, sign me up.
And this is again, all these anecdotes come from months ago, like the same episodes. But 90 Day Fiance, there was an American lady who had a child with a Russian guy, and she chose to have it in like an Eastern Russian hospital instead of having the baby in America. Okay. And look, I don't want to insult anybody. I'm just going to suggest that she probably would have been better off not flying and going to the hospital in Portland instead of the one in like Novosibirsk. Without getting too insulting.
No.
The maternity ward was like a concrete room, and that's it. Full stop. And then the dude was just checking his phone half the time. I was like, is this an inconvenience for you to be here at your son's birth?
I think I'm gonna get in trouble on this one.
I mean, dude, I got no idea. Like no idea.
This is where I'd like to Karen up and file a complaint with the makers of Diverse World. I mean, you give us these maps knowing that we're looking for improved guesses, and picks. Okay. We seem to get Russia a lot.
I wouldn't disagree with that.
And they're not even around Makba, man. They're like,
well, that's what makes it diverse.
Yeah, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna stick with that guess. I'm just gonna let it ride. I'm happier with that than I would have been.
Yeah, you got me by 1,200.
I saw a sign that had like an Arctic wolf on it, and I was like, because I mean, I was doing the Makba thing as always, just because it's like, who freaking knows? But then I was like, we got to be further north, and I was thinking about going to St. Petersburg, but I was like, yeah, this is looking more remote than I would say that. So
it's astute reasoning.
Yeah. Thank you, Arctic wolf.
I did the opposite. I saw green and did the thing that Canadians and Russians both share in common, where they get mad because you're like, just because it's green does it... I understand the country's cold, but we have a summertime. It gets green all over, mostly.
Yeah. Dude, that is a mountain range and a half.
Oh, you're telling me, dude.
Now, are we in fake New Zealand or are we in Tasmania?
This is a very strange one.
This is definitely not New Zealand. This is because I'm reading French right now.
I was going to say...
I just now caught up to it.
I didn't want to say anything, but I imagine you're having the same sort of situation that I'm having right now.
Am I?
I don't know. Are you?
Well, judging from the direction that we're facing and the location of the mountains, I got an idea.
Are you trying to get to Le Tampon? Sorry.
No.
Le Tampon.
I was looking for La Petite Plaine.
I gotta tell you, I think I'm taking one heck of a trip on this one.
Okay.
I don't know. Could this possibly be right? No, this can't be right.
La Dodo Le La. And it's a picture of a dodo.
Where I'm looking, the roads don't even have numbers. There's no world in which this could possibly be correct. Unless...
Apparently the diverse world is it? I see the sign you're talking about.
If I'm right on this one, this would be truly unbelievable.
So you are looking in probably, I would say, Switzerland and looking close towards Liechtenstein or Zurich.
You could not be more off from my guess, but
Really?
I don't believe that it is your fault. I think that I am just so out in left field right now. And I want to be clear, there's no way that this could be right, because this is not what this part of the world looks like. But if I'm right, oh baby. but there's no way. There's just no way.
What, are you in like Canada or something?
Look, you didn't hear it from me, brother.
Where I'm genuinely confused as where you are now.
I cannot tell you.
I mean, I'm not looking for info. I'm just saying. I'm going for the straight up. I'm just going for the straight up like one that just makes the most sense to me. I'm not saying I'm right.
I gotta bounce on this. I'm a fool. There's no way. So there is an island off the coast of Newfoundland that is technically owned by France, and it is called Saint Pierre and Miquelon. And I saw a sign that said Saint Pierre, and I said, "You freaking genius!"
And Le Tampon.
I didn't know about Le Tampon, but I do want to say I don't know what I'm talking about.
This doesn't feel right, but
I saw so many palm trees that this could not possibly be just off the coast of Newfoundland.
Wait, my dude's seeing palm trees. What? Where'd you see palm trees at?
Dude, this guess is gonna blow you away.
What in the world? Oh, you know what? I almost remember us talking about Le Tampon one time. Now that I think about it,
I have a friend, well, from college at least, that's from Mauritius, which is the island just next to this, and I still did not know that this island existed.
Saint Denis.
I had no clue. Thank God, though,
Wow.
I didn't put us off the coast of Newfoundland.
Dude, it would have maybe saved you 30 points. I mean, you beat me by 3.
Hey, let's go! So we're in terms of match play, we're tied 2-2.
Yep.
Now you might be up by about 10,000 points, but
I'm at 12,276.
all right, I'm at 7,935. Come on. The middle of nowhere in Canada. I can say it. You can't say it. I can say it.
Okay.
Russia, and that one I won't say it's the middle of nowhere. Let's just call it a rural focused area.
Yep.
And then that I didn't even know that place existed.
And then Arizona, which
that
was easy.
Arizona was relatively simple.
I guess we can't really complain because it has been a pretty diverse. I mean, I'm reading French again, but it's been a relatively diverse.
One of the most diverse worlds I've ever seen.
Palais de Vienne-Bio. Viende? It's not Viende, I don't think.
I never know I think viande is like
Viande?
tomato or something. What? Or sauce? It means sauce in French, I believe. Oh, here we go. Must be on a tiny island off the coast of Eastern Africa. Would be what I would be thinking here, because I'm seeing in French.
We're in Madagascar.
Oh, McDonald's, but with a green background? What's going on there?
Now that sounds French as hell to me. I mean, that's as backwards as you can make it, brother.
Oh, excuse me, sir.
Dude, people were freaking out that you were totally right about the Okinawa thing with
I know, with the A&W, dude.
Yeah. I was 100% down. I mean, I wasn't downplaying because I was just ignorant to what you were talking about, but like apparently that is very specific.
Having lived in Asia, I mean, that's not really, it's a big continent. Having lived in East Asia, there's one thing you need to know, which is like if you see a chain restaurant from Canada or the United States, a lot of Canadians or Americans live there. It's just science. So seeing an A&W for the first time ever in Japan, I was like, this place must be, it must be like North American Central.
And people, I mean, we don't lie. We read the comments and reply to them. And people were, I was surprised that people were like, dude, NL called that 100%. And I was like, man, that was such a specific guess though, because it's like it's A&W. I was in the dark with how apparently not worldwide they are.
Oh yeah.
43700 Saint Germain La Prade. I
don't know. My French isn't that good, honestly. Je voudrais un croissant, s'il vous plaît. Puis-je aller à la salle de bain, s'il vous plaît? Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
Absolutely no.
Je voudrais une baguette plus grande.
Et le songe.
Je suis très fatigué.
Excuse me.
I'm very tired. I don't see why everybody laughs when I say that.
Like I'm not
sans fumer.
I'm not using my brain here.
Here's the thing. Bienvenue d'abord, Air Canada. Pour votre confort et sécurité. And then I've always, at that point, I put in my noise cancelers. Don't really listen to the rest. It hasn't changed in 10 years. Put your seatbelt on, listen to what the flight attendants tell you, and don't cause trouble.
I mean, we all know how to operate a seatbelt. I was in Paris because I saw a sign that said Paris Saigon, but
oh, you should have put us in Vietnam.
Saigon. Yeah. No, you got me by 900 and some.
Well,
so what a fun round.
Possibly the most varied, diverse world seed we've ever had. I got a score of with that final guess, I got a passing grade by Canadian standards. I got over 50% of the available points.
Hey, there you go.
So I'll take it, but lost handedly. And I think that means that you're only down by 1 or 0 now.
I think I'm down by 1, maybe.
Dude, that's after the start to 2020 that we had, that's very impressive.
I'll take it. I mean, anything to keep it competitive. But if we factor it overall, because I mean, I think that you won by like what, 12 games in 2019, something like that.
Oh, I don't know. I was different back then. I was better at games.
It was before you had your dad knowledge.
Exactly.
Up, so.
Now I get scatterbrained. I'm forgetting the names of my soon-to-be kids and et cetera, et cetera.
And you forgot about your friend that lives on
Mauritius.
The island of Mauritius. Yeah.
Well, he doesn't live there. His parents came from there. But anyway.
Okay. Well, I mean, I didn't get all the info from you, but
either way, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and leave a comment. It helps out a great deal. That's all you got to do. And then we'll be here on Wednesday. See you then.
See you later.